What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to talk about how I made the Hard Truths YouTube channel. This is a YouTube channel I started a couple of weeks ago, and it's all about crazy stories I found online using a little bit of AI, and I'm going to tell you some tools so you can start your own YouTube channel and get familiar with it. The first thing that I want to mention just when you're setting up a new channel is you don't want to spam videos every single day. You want to post generally one YouTube short per day if you're making a shorts channel like I am. And some of the tools that I use is I always use Cobalt.tools. This is a really easy way to find existing videos. If it's applicable to your particular video, it might not be, but you can paste in TikTok links here and it'll download the video automatically. I also typically will use a YouTube video downloader like YT Down. Sometimes if I'm making like AI generated videos on Sora, I'll use this free Sora watermark remover, and there's a lot of free tools out there that you should definitely try before you start paying for anything. When it comes to AI tools, I often use stuff like Meta.ai to make a bunch of videos, as you can see right here. Meta's really free right now, and it's really good quality at the same time. And if Meta's not working out that great for you, or if it's giving you trouble or somehow you hit a limit, you can always go over to Grok. And what Grok is going to do is you can go over to the Grok Imagine tab, and Grok Imagine makes 6-second clips. And if you're piecing these videos together, you can make as many 6-second clips as you want. But the one strategy when you're making these YouTube shorts that you want to go viral, you want to have a reference image, which you can typically just attach right here. If you just click attach where my mouse is, you can do the same thing over on Meta AI Studio as well. You can just attach a reference image. And if you attach the same reference image each time, it's going to give you a consistent video. For example, if you need characters in your video and you don't want every single scene to be a completely unrelated thing and it doesn't look like it flows, reference images and reference prompts are all very important too. So not only can you put a reference image, meaning let's say your previous video you generated, you take a screenshot of that and you upload it into the next video prompt that you make, but you also in the header of the prompt say something along the lines of keep everything the same, no background music, keep the same characters. Let's say there's a knight, or let's say in this one there's a cat and a raccoon. Keep the same cat, the same raccoon, the same kitten, whatever it might be, so that way your video flows together a little more. Now I would talk about Google as well, Google's Veo, but they have limited credits, and so you're going to hit your credit limit pretty quickly on Veo. Now the one thing that I like Google's AI for is the AI Studio, because this has text-to-speech, which is really good quality, and you don't need to pay for something like 11 Labs. This is going to save you a lot of money. So between the video generation stuff and the text-to-speech right there, that is the majority, the bulk of your work. Then again, from there, it's all about finding a good prompt and a good script. Okay, it's just prompt engineering and then really focusing on script writing to make it interesting. And ask yourself, would I actually watch this? Do I think this is interesting? And then just focus on making the highest quality that you possibly can. And then you're going to go over to CapCut. And this is an example of my CapCut. Here you can see the video that I just made. You upload all your scenes in here. You upload the audio that you generated. And I try to make no scene more than 2 to 4 seconds because people, when they're watching shorts, they need a lot of action. You can also add sound effects, which I really like, or music in the background, which I think works really well for storytelling when you're doing storytelling shorts. You don't always need music. For some things it helps. And of course, CapCut will also do the captions, which is huge. It just automatically reads your voice or the text-to-speech that was generated, and it makes you captions, and it takes out a lot of the heavy lifting. So once you get your process down, it's pretty easy like this. And you can see here, this is the video that I just made. So that's really all you need to get started for free if you want to make videos. And this is a tutorial of how I make them, right? So I use stuff like Meta AI, their video generation. Maybe you make an image first and use that as a reference prompt. If Meta's not working, maybe Grok, maybe Sora. But Sora I know only gives people limited. Sora is very high quality, but it only gives you 6 videos per day. And if you are going to use Sora, that's ChatGPT's thing. I also use that, but I use the free watermark remover. This is another free tool. And it's going to come with a Sora watermark, so if you want to remove that for free, again, you don't have to pay for anybody's tools out there. A lot of people try to sell stuff, but you can do all of this with 0 cost. And then when you upload them here, make sure you upload that to your channel. Now, when you're just starting out a new channel too, you might want to post an actual video on the channel just so that the algorithm knows that you're a real person. Because if you're only posting from your desktop, that might trigger the algorithm if it's a totally new channel. So it helps to have a YouTube channel that's aged a little bit, and that's just experienced. And what I mean by that is like, just scroll through some videos on the new channel, watch videos, comment, like the videos, pretend like you're a real person, because you are a real person, and you want the algo to know that you're not spamming, which is the one thing that it really doesn't like. And that can put your videos in a state of 0 view holding periods, and until you actually put in some effort, you might be stuck there and not know why. Also, I think this goes without saying, but when you pick a niche and a new YouTube channel, make sure you stick to that niche. Don't change it up every single time. And all of these tips that I've learned should jumpstart you if you're looking to create viral YouTube shorts. YouTube and even Facebook, from what I hear, has a good monetization program. So if you found this video valuable, make sure you follow me for more YouTube shorts, because that's my goal with this video. I want to tell entertaining stories. I want people to click, be happy, and of course, get tons of views and get monetized. And all the stuff that I shared in this video is stuff that anybody can recreate to eventually get monetized. So follow me for more content. I'll see you on the next one.